welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're all doing well during this horrible isolation period we're all in at the moment. It's not easy, it's not very nice, but we will get there. Anyway, as you can tell by the title of the video, this is part 2 of the tour series. So this is the caravan tour. As you would have seen in some of my previous videos, and I've talked about it a little bit as well, I live in a caravan, a completely self-contained caravan on my parents' property, so just in the backyard. And I just wanted to explain the reason why I live in a caravan. So just because people probably think, why is she living in a caravan when her parents' house is like right there? Anyway, so about 3 years ago, I think, yeah, about 3 years ago was when I officially moved out of home. So I was renting just a little unit in one of the suburbs here in Tasmania with my best friend Emily, and then a few months after that I left the job I was in at the time, and I was working in retail at the time, so I left that job and I was just in a little bit of a weird place. I guess I kind of just didn't really know who I was or what I wanted to do. So I decided to pack up my life and move to Geelong, Victoria. So I did that for about 8 months. I was in Geelong. I had a full-time administration accounts job, and in the beginning it was daunting. It was a little bit scary, but in the beginning it was good, and I felt like I gained a lot of independence from it. So I was there for about 8 months. A few months in, it kind of didn't go to plan. There were a lot of things that happened that affected me, affected my life there, and after the 8 months there was an incident that happened at work, and I decided that I needed to come back home. I needed the support of my family and my friends back here, and I needed to just find myself again, basically. So I'm not going to go into detail about what happened. I am thinking I would like to do an entire video dedicated to that, and dedicated to other experiences of that I've had in my life as well. So I'm not going to put too much information on that. You will know eventually. Anyway, so yeah, it definitely shook me to the core. Having moved my entire life to a different state, far away from my friends and family, and then to have it all turned to poo, basically. Yeah, I completely lost myself. I didn't know what to do. So my beautiful parents, I love them so much. It actually makes me emotional talking about it. But they got on the Spirit of Tasmania. They, both of them together, came up and got me, brought me back home, and they just nurtured me. They just loved me. They, and my whole family basically, and my friends as well, they all just nurtured me back to health, because I was actually really sick at the time as well. I had a really bad case of bronchitis. So yeah. Yeah, I just needed to come home, basically. and at that time I obviously moved back in with mum and dad, so I just was just in their spare room. And so during all that, I started to lose a lot of my independence being back home and under my parents' roof. I'm not like, you know, I'm so grateful that they took me back and all of that. Like, I'm so grateful for it. But yeah, after finding my independence out there and then coming back and living back with my parents, kind of brought me down a little bit. So and then obviously not having a job as well, that was really tough. So my dad decided to buy a caravan to put it in the backyard for me, because rent here in Tasmania is really high, so it was not going to be possible for me to rent anything, and obviously out of a job as well, and trying to get onto Centrelink at the time was really tough. So yeah, mum and dad both decided to do that for me, and then we found this caravan. I've forgotten the name of it. I think it's a Sterling Europa, I think it's called. It's really modern, it's beautiful. So this actually we found, it was over in Victoria as well, so that's kind of interesting. Anyway, so look, blank, my mind just went blank. It happens. Anyway, so we decided to buy it, but this caravan was actually a write-off, so it was really hard to try and get a permit in order to go and bring it back over on the boat. So we actually had to get it, hire a truck to bring it on the boat, and then hire another truck from Devonport, which is at the top of Tasmania, to then bring it back down here. So I do actually have some footage of when they brought this caravan here into our yard, so I might actually insert that somewhere up here, so you can see what I'm talking about. It was quite funny. Mum and I were just inside, like, we were so nervous because it was a write-off. It wasn't quite intact, so we were worried that the entire caravan was just going to break off. It didn't. It's still in one piece. But yeah, so we then spent a few months renovating it. We ripped up the floor. I'll keep inserting some photos of like the progress photos and stuff so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, we ripped up the floor, put new flooring down. Dad did a lot of construction work, especially to the base of the caravan, to kind of put it all back together again, because it was in an accident, so it pretty much fell apart. My brother-in-law came and did all the plumbing. We obviously got an electrician to do all the electrical things. Yeah, so it took a long time, but it was fun. And yeah, now I'm finally here, and so it's Easter Monday at the moment, so it's April. And in June this year I would have been in the caravan for a year and loving it. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm so grateful to my parents to give me this opportunity to live independently but also on a budget. And yeah, I think also at the time it really helped me to think outside of the situation I was in. So it really helped me to think about what I want to do and how I want to live and what I would like to do for the future as well. So when we're doing all these renovations was when I decided to go back to study. So that's also when I applied for uni, which I have been doing for the past year. And yeah, it's exciting. And now I'm also doing TAFE as well. So yeah, it's the perfect little tiny home for a student on a budget. And I love it. I'm so in love with it. It's amazing. So we named the caravan Stella. In our family, we tend to pretty much name everything. So we name our cars, we name caravans and all that kind of stuff. So it's tradition. So we named her Stella. She's Stella the Sterling, as Mum likes to say. Yeah, and she's beautiful and I love her. And yeah, I would like to try and stay here for as long as I possibly can, save up some money for my future and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a background into my life and how I came about to live in a caravan. So yeah, that's that. So now I suppose we should actually get into the caravan tour. That would help. Yeah, so I'm gonna take you outside. Motorbikes. Anyway, I'm gonna take you outside, do a really quick outside tour before it rains because it's looking a bit gloomy outside. Yeah, I'll just give you a really quick tour of the outside and the deck my dad and I did and the garden and that. So I'll do that really quick and then we'll come back inside and I'll show you everything else. Yeah, so a lot of this you would have seen in the houseplant tour, but I'm just going into a little bit more depth as to what's actually in the caravan. So yeah, I will see you outside in a sec. Okay guys, so I'm currently outside. This is my beautiful caravan. My dad and I built this amazing deck a while ago, and I have my little garden, just some easy care plants. Up here I'm about to complete a big wall herb garden, which will be amazing, so more of those boxes will be there. When you come around the corner, excuse the poop bag, this is then the door. Okay, so let's head inside. So inside we go straight in. To our right we have my bathroom. So got your little basin there, toilet. So this was not the, sorry, battery. This was not the original toilet. My dad and my brother-in-law installed this. So it's a proper toilet, all plumbed in and everything. And then we have my shower. So it's just a tiny little cubicle. I've got the cat litter in there at the moment because that's the only spot for it. It works really well. You just slide that around and that covers everything. So yeah, that's the shower. And then directly opposite the toilet area, if I get out of the way, is I've just got my towels hanging there. So this is my cupboard. I'm happy to give you a little look if I can. So yeah, this is my cupboard. Excuse all of the clothes and all of the mess. Yes, that's where I keep all my clothes, all my shoes and everything is in there. Next to it is my little mirror, and in there I keep all of my toiletries and makeup and everything in that one. So coming around back out here, we have my bed. So this is just a single bed. I used to have a double bed, which I will show you kind of what it would have looked like in a sec. Actually, I might post a photo, so you'll see a photo up the top of the screen of what it used to look like. But yeah, I just decided I prefer my living area in the, down the far end. So yeah, this looks cute. I love this little area. Opposite that, this area here is mainly just storage for all of my plants. It's going to look, all of this section here is going to look a little different in, I don't know, a month and a half maybe. I've ordered like a cool ladder shelf desk in white to go there. So yeah, I might do like a redecorating video with that. I think that would be pretty cool. We have my microwave unit. This can also double as a, what do you call it? An oven as well. So you got like a little tray that you can pop in there. It's like a convection oven that I use sometimes. Storage. These baskets are amazing. So these are from Kmart. They were really cheap. I just really liked the look of them. They're very, you know, pleasing. I like the white because it just brightens up the room, because as you can see there's like a lot of timber, like there's timber up everywhere, timber down there. So yeah, that's why I'm getting a white desk to go here, and I liked the idea of the white baskets to brighten everything up. I don't normally have my vacuum cleaner there, but because I'm pet sitting my sister's cat, who is right there at the moment, the vacuum cleaner comes in handy pretty much every day. Yes, anyway, side note. Okay, kitchen. This is my little kitchen. It's pretty cute. So this is a gas cooktop. So it's got 1, 2, 3 gas cooktops. This, kind of can't see that. This one here is actually electric, so I can use that if I want to. But I don't have a gas bottle that's hooked up to this yet. And that is also an oven, a gas oven. So yeah, I don't actually use this yet. I tend to go inside to my parents' house, which is like, you know, 30 seconds backwards, just to cook up everything, because they've got a massive kitchen. So I tend to do that. Sink, obviously that works. That's all good. My little coffee and tea station. It's got to be the best station here. Here, that's just another cupboard I keep all of my cleaning supplies in. This is the fridge. I don't really know why I'm showing you inside my fridge. That's nasty. Yeah, so it's a fridge. Oh, I should mention, it does have a freezer up there that I do actually use. Anyway, that's that. And this is my little living area. So normally it has this section here of the couch. It has one to go on this side, but in like the last month I got my dad to make me this plain white melamine board there, so that, as you can see, store all my plants, because this area gets really good light, and my plants seem to be thriving there. So that's kind of what that is. Yeah, so as you saw from the photo of my double bed, this is where the double bed was. So this section here, I don't know if I can do that. It kind of pulls out, and it has slats that pull out all the way out here, and then you just put like a mattress over it. So that's what I did have there. But as I said before, I liked the idea of this being my living room. It just has really nice views. Hey Millie. So out to the backyard. I can see out here. My deck is right there. You can kind of see my path out there. But yeah, anyway, I really like this, and I like to sit there and look at my plants. So this area is actually going to look a little bit different. I'm not sure when, because it's going to depend on when this little girl goes back home. So when she does, I'm fingers crossed hoping to turn this couch area into like an L shape. So I'm going to add take away those boxes, add an extra like cushion there, or like couch cushion there, cover it with just a grey sheet, which is what I've got on there. And yeah, make it like an L shape. Just because why not? Because at the moment it's pretty much those boxes are there for her to sleep on. It's her favourite spot. If you don't know where she is in my caravan, guaranteed she'll be there. So I don't want to disrupt her little area. Yeah, so that's kind of what that's going to look like. And then this is also her little bed area here as well, so that's going to look a little different eventually too. Yeah, so I think when I get my ladder shelf desk, and I'll do a video of how I set that all up, and then when this one leaves, I'll do a video of how I then do all this, redecorate this, and I'll pop it all into one video, and so I can show you guys what I do. Yeah, anyway, turning around, obviously my little TV is there and all that. Cupboard wise, this up here is my pantry, and this one I've got, oh, it's really messy. Yeah, all my cupboards are messy. Anyway, all of these I use, like I've got books and DVDs in those ones. Obviously I don't use them, so it's got a plant on it. These I use, these are my plastic cupboards. These are full of cups and bowls and plates in there. Over here above my bed, in here I've got gardening supplies, like my pruners and indoor plant food, all that kind of stuff is there. I have in here blankets and sheets. Again, this used to be a cupboard, and I think that's also going to look a bit different compared to what it looked like in the houseplant tour. Yeah, it used to be one of these, but I did have plants in there, but I decided to take them out and pop all of my study gear in there, because why not? Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's small. It's for sure a tiny home. But I love it, and it's all I need, especially in this time in my life where I am just studying. And yeah, it works. It's good. It's a tiny home on a budget. I like it. Anyway, I will catch you guys in a sec. I'm just going to flip the camera around. Alright, welcome back. So yeah, that's it. That is my little Stella, my little tiny home. Again, it's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you enjoyed it. Comment below if you have any questions about the caravan, or any questions about the renovations and materials that were used and all that kind of stuff. Comment if you have any questions on that. Also comment if you like this video and if you're liking the content I'm putting up. It would be really appreciated, just so I know whether I need to make any changes or not. Yeah, give this video a like, and please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, it really supports me, and again, just lets me know that you're all liking the content. So yeah, I hope you're all doing okay during this horrible self-isolation time. I'm with you. I'm here to support you, especially for the extroverts out there. I do feel bad for you. I know this must be absolutely horrible, staying home and not socializing with people. So I feel for you. Yeah, just stay safe, guys. Stay home and stay safe. We're all in this together, and we'll be okay. Stay safe, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.